All right, here's a quick look outside right now, and we do have a few storms popping up over portions of Bosque, Hamilton, and maybe even extreme northern sections of Coryell County. And we're watching those northern zones very closely this evening because Navarro, Hill, as well as Bosque, Hamilton, and Mills and Comanche counties, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm watch until 10 p.m. tonight. So for the rest of this evening, we're going to be watching you guys in some of our areas north of Waco for the potential of strong storms that could produce hail as well as damaging winds. Meanwhile, here in town, live look from our tower cam in Temple. We are in those upper 70s, so it felt really warm today. And that south-southeasterly breeze bringing in that energy off of that Gulf of Mexico. And that could lead to some of those stronger storms in some of those northern counties where we have that 2 out of 5 slight risk for severe weather. Now, we do have a marginal risk for most of the rest of Central Texas and most of the Brazos Valley as well. But the threat is not as great for tonight. But flash forward to tomorrow, and that 2 out of 5 risk shifts. It's now over portions of Milam County for tomorrow, as well as most of the Brazos Valley, and even southern sections of Bell, and pretty much all of Williamson and southeastern sections of Burnett County, with some areas north of Temple still under that marginal 1 out of 5 risk. Now, your main threats are going to be damaging winds and large hail, but the tornado threat is low, but it is not zero. And I do want y'all to understand that particular part. Keep it here to 6 News. We are going to have the latest throughout the course of the evening. Now, as we go hour by hour, there you see those discrete cells popping up. That could be a bit of a hail producer, especially if they're able to break that cap. That's that warm air aloft that could limit storm development. And by the time we get to around 10 p.m., that's where we have some of those storms hovering around those northern zones. But then watch this as we head through your Friday morning. Some areas west of I-35 and maybe even portions of Williamson County could have some of those pop-up storms. They could also be a hail producer as well. However, this model is printing out a bit of a dry lull throughout the course of the day, but by 10 o'clock, we'll have to watch some of our southern counties and maybe down toward the Austin metro, where we do have another chance for some of those stronger thunderstorms. This is a 4 on the Jordan meter. It's just not going to be a good day to be outside at all, so make sure you keep it inside, not just for tonight, not just for tomorrow, but also throughout the course of the weekend, because we've got a real active pattern that could limit your St. Patrick's Day plans. And look at those highs, only in those mid to upper 60s, so below average for this time of year. Additionally, we could get some really good rainfall totals as we head through next Thursday. So not just tomorrow, not just tonight, not just this weekend, but most of next week looks to be on the wet side. And that would actually be good news for our drought situation, especially west of I-35. There wasn't a whole lot of change on this week's drought monitor compared to last week. Now, as we take a look at the next 7 days, another weather aware alert day for tomorrow. But then we have that active pattern throughout the course of the weekend, St. Patrick's Day included, and some more rain to kick off astronomical spring.
All right, spring, let's do it.